Hi everyone. So I just want to show you this. This is just simple paper. I just wrote the will. And the reason why I made this is just help you to understand where the Mars transit happen in your life. So this is a Mars sign I just made. Mars will be in sign of Gemini for 7 months. This is really long time, and it happened in same sign like 30 years ago. So this is kind of a rare big deal. A lot can happen during this time because when you check the history, like it's all there. Anyway, if you're Aries rising because that's your ascendant, then the Gemini Mars transit in Gemini will happen in your third house of communication, transportation, and anything social media, how you communicate, your sibling, and things like that. And if you're Pisces rising and that transit is happening in your fourth house of family, and if you are Aquarius rising, this Mars transiting in Gemini will happen in your fifth house of creativity, your children, your passion project, and things like that. And if you're Capricorn rising, then this Mars transit will happen in your sixth house of everyday routine. And if you are Sagittarius rising, your Mars transit will manifest in your life in seventh house of all relationship, including close relationship and open enemy. Um, this all relationship can include your partner, your parent, or even your cell phone company you contract with, or legal matters and any types of relationship. And if you are Scorpio rising, then this Mars staying in the Gemini will happen in your eighth house of other people's money and tax, sex, birth, rebirth kind of house of eighth house. And if you are Libra rising, and this Mars transit will happen in your ninth house of international traveling or long distance traveling, or even higher learning, things like that, even publishing as well. And if you are Virgo rising, your Mars transit will happen in your 10th house of your achievement and career. If you are Leo rising, then this Mars transit will happen in your 11th house of community, that outside of your work, maybe inside of your work, but people who are sharing like-minded people. And if you're Cancer rising, then this Mars transit will happen in the invisible world of the 12th house. And probably this is really nice time to work on your like a psyche, or getting some work with a therapist, things like that. And if you are Gemini rising, and this Mars transit will happen in your first house of your I am sector. So you might change your appearance, or you want to do something about your like personal part of your life. And if you are Taurus rising, then this Mars transit will happen in your second house of your earned money. So you might spend some extra money during this time. So that's how this planet transit manifest based on your ascendant sign. So if you only know your sun sign, that's only part of it. So a lot of astrologers urging people to get or know about their rising sign. This is the reason why. This is more detailed transit we can get out of it from. And also, I want to talk about the this Mars transit. So here, each house divided at 10, and actually it's all like a 30 degree in each sign. And this outside of the transit is just for the corresponding tarot. I can talk about it more, but here, this is entire 30 degree in each sign. In this case, Gemini. So as of today, August 20, Mars stepped in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's do it again. So August 20, as of today, Mars went in. Gemini will go all the way, and in 25 degree, it will retrograde, which means go back. And around 8 degree, station direct, and it will go out again. So this will be the Mars journey, and it will turn 8 degree here. So let's break down here. And then we're gonna have this 25 degree. And Mars is moving this direction. And here we're going back. This is because of Mars is orbiting different speed, but Earth is spinning the way it is. That's why we feel like Mars is going back, but this is just different orbit speed makes this illusion. So today is August 20. We went in 0 degree here. And when it's first retrograde, it will be September 3rd. And when it reaches 25 degree and preparing for going back opposite direction, it will be October 30. In astrology, why this is important? Because everything is progress. Every degree has a meaning. And in tarot, we divided it by 3. That will be, this will be, I guess, 0 to 10, and 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Each 10 degree, we talk about first decan, second decan, and third decan. And in tarot, we have image representation. So this is the first decan of Gemini, and this is the second decan of Gemini, and this is a third decan of Gemini. And that is in here. So Jupiter, Mars, Sun, and this is the corresponding card in the tarot. And we have a Sabian symbol also talk about each degree, each like 1 degree has its meaning and also representation of the image as well, but we're not going into that yet. So what is important, because of Mars is traveling and visiting here, and then we're revisiting and revisiting this 8 degree to 25 degree again. So total of 3 times. So that's why during retrograde, you're not supposed to make a decision, because imagine you make a decision here. However, when you revisit, you might change your mind. And also when it revisit, you might change your mind again. So during this time, it's actually best you observe all the options, what happened to you, have a patience, and just wait until this final 25 degree gets out of it. And because of this is a long transit, this finally out. This will happen March 15, 2023. And also, when this going back energy will happen during November. And this point will be January 12, 2023. So we're gonna see a lot of resolution or aha moment in during this time, January 12 to March 15. And there will be a lot of revisiting theme will happen during this time too. So when this Mars visiting Gemini for the long time, when it happened last time, for example, Germany, they reunion together. So if something didn't happen, they try to revisiting during this time. For example, some kind of law or some kind of rules or implication might fall through, but during this time, maybe government tried to implement that again, and maybe because of this revisiting energy might make people accept, but when we go direct, we might realize that that was a mistake. We should have waited this time. We shouldn't just accept that. We should have just made a decision maybe after this transit is over. So that's why we have to be extra careful. And also, Mars is a very fiery energy. Mars is just, god of war. And wherever Mars visit, Mars just want to get it done, get things done seriously. So Mars will bring a lot of confusion. Mars will bring a lot of lies or gossip in sign of Gemini, because Gemini is a twin sign, right? So in corresponding card in tarot is the lovers. I'm gonna put it here. And Gemini also governs our social media, news, newspaper, just chitty-chatting, talking, social media or like messenger, anything, transportation, short distance travel, local community, things like that. So in order to Mars to get things done during this transit, Mars will bring like a mental stimulation in this chatty sign of Gemini. So we might see a lot of fake news. We might see a lot of opposite sign. Like there's a one event happen, but this news channel talks about plus side of it, but this news channel talks about the negative side about it. So there will be really confusing kind of news all over the social media and news. And also it will make us very confusing. It might bring our anger, but it shouldn't be, we shouldn't be angry about it. So there will be a lot of mental stimulation. So my recommendation will be just, be patient. If you have to make a decision, we can always reverse, but don't make the final decision, because after March 15, everything will be a lot better. Because remember, Gemini is the mental sign. It's a sign of the gossip. When the vibration is low, you can manifest this kind of energy into your life. But when you vibrate high, all Gemini signs, they can bring brilliant idea. They can see all the perspective in once. They can become a very spiritual being, loving being, to bring all the duality into the unity to make a better choice. So another hidden meaning for Gemini is learn everything for making better choice, but the choice will come later. So during this 6 month, guys, be very strong. Do not believe everything what social media says, whether it's a good, whether it's a bad. Use this Gemini energy. Use this brain power to see everything, all the spectrum, and make your decision later. So those are my messages, and thank you very much.